Have you ever wanted to make a flying saucer in Scrap Mechanic, Morty? G'day guys, Menace here with another episode of Scrap Mechanic, and we are in a new world. Always going to be starting in new worlds, I guess. But I've been watching a lot of Rick and Morty lately, and I thought it'd be cool to make the Rick and Morty spacecraft. So yeah, I'm going to try and make it as best as I can in Scrap Mechanic. So let's get into it. So I've got the base half of the saucer, I guess you could call it, pretty much down pat, and I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. So I'm going to try and make, to the best of my ability, the capsule bit that's going to pop up. If we have a look here, what I've done, right, this is the hinge, so this will be the back of the aircraft, and I've got two separate halves in here. So what I need to do is get up in here, and we'll grab out my trusty little controller. Where are you? Am I going blind? Nope, it's here. And we'll just pop this like here for now. And you can go onto there. And you can go onto there. And then we'll get a switcherino. And we will slide that anywhere will do. Actually, we'll just put it straight on here so I know exactly which one it is. And then we will rotate back clockwise on that one, and so blue on that one and purple on the other one. We just might as well make them both blue to 90 degrees, right? And what I'm hoping now is once we take off Monsieur Lift, I should be able to just... There we go, nice. So we've got hinge of the roof, and put this here so I can get out of here. Cannot get out of the beast. We'll put that back down. And what I'll do now is I'll quickly finish off the remaining part of the roof, which I'm going to paint different colors. You've probably already seen a picture of it already, but you'll see what I've done with the paint job. But hopefully it turns out okay. I'll maybe change my mind a little bit. I guess we'll find out in a second, but I'm going to start working on circles. Did I mention I hate circles? 1, 2, 3. Once I finish this, I'll let you know. Alrighty, I think I have got it pretty sorted here. That hatch does turn out pretty cool. I think I might even add just maybe another layer down here. I think it'll look better aesthetically, if you understand what I mean. Kind of looks a little bit shallow, I guess, right now. Yeah, so we need to add a whole heap of stuff in here. I might actually just paint it and try and make sure that I'm on the right track looks-wise. You know, it's got to look half good for it to be a kind of replica. Circles suck. I don't think you understand how much circles suck, eh? Unless you've done it before, then I take that back. Circles absolutely suck. If you've done it before, you'd know about it. Where am I doing? Where am I going with this? There we go. How's that look, dudes? Oh, by the way, I had to color code this bit here because I was like, why is that there? And I started deleting it. And then I'm like, oh no, you such a peanut. Yeah. So let me have a quick look at the Rick and Morty, pretty much the Rick and Morty, the Rick and Morty color scheme. And I'll try and figure out what best colors we can use here in Scrap Mechanic. So it's mostly a gray color, and I think that would be the color we're looking for. And I believe that we might just start here as the base, and then it's going to be sort of a blue for the top half. And I'll leave those colors just as they are for now so that I can make sure that I don't delete them by looking, like standing back, you know, I'm standing back and looking at stuff. And I go, hey, that's not supposed to be there. And then once again, I delete it and then I just punch myself on the head, basically, because I'm such a peanut. What I can do, though, is like this. Yeah, that'll work. So we'll get some color going on these two layers for now. And then from here, we will choose a color for the hatch. It's a hatch, and I guess the closest color to the glass that they have in the actual show is probably this blue. So we'll do that, and there's also a bar that goes across, which I will somehow figure out in a second where to put it. Color all of this out here as well. And then what I'm going to do is work on the wheels and the thrusters. This will fly. Like, I want it to fly. It's not going to fly well, but it's going to fly. You know, like, it's fly as well as a Menace contraption can. Let's just go with that. Because usually my flying contraptions don't work as well as intended. So we'll just paint all of this here. Actually, that's two separate parts, as you can see there. It would not paint all in one hit, but this one will be, because that's the side. We'll paint all this here. Where am I going to put this beam? That hatch is going to be a different color. That little... We'll make this black as well, pretending like it's some kind of thing that will lift up. That's looking cool. I like it. I like it. So there's going to be a grey beam over the... It's kind of at the back, actually. It's seated just a little bit over the back of the Rick and Morty mobile. We go across here like this. Just like so. That actually looks a lot better than I had ever anticipated. I'm super excited to get this done. So we currently are on here. So the Rick and Morty mobile has two functions. You can drive it like a car, or you can fly it with the trash cans at the back. So let's work on, first of all, maybe a floor would probably be a good idea. And TBH, we might get rid of this and put it on the outside, because the Rick and Morty mobile is going to be hard to get in and out of if I do not do this. So let's put a floor in this lovely beast. Actually, where could I situate the wheels? I want to have wheels. We could probably have them coming like there. And they need to be... Is that symmetrical? I think so. So these are the front tires and they need to turn. So let's do some steering. Hopefully this will work. I'm just kind of winging it right now. That, and we might just go small wheels because we have limited room up underneath the hood of this lovely vehicle. You in there. Connect this straight up to here. Boom and boom. That's okay. What I will do here is just put wheels at the back like that. Where was that one? This is just sort of in here, wasn't it? So there was actually... Oh boy, where am I looking? I'm so confused. Circles really do my head in. Yeah, because I haven't evenly spaced this out. That might be an issue when it comes to... Yeah, I want to extend this one across like this and put one there. Oop. And then one in there like that. Okay, so now we'll put a floor in. Kind of want the floor to be higher so that we can lift up the lovely hatch and there'll be two. Yeah, we can do that. So I might put the floor like here. Oh, that's not going to work. This one. Yep, that works there. Like so. All across here. And we just have to kind of work around the lift right now. So it's in level, yeah, it looks, it's in level with this, what do you call it? Controller. Always forget the name of the controller. You know why? Because I'm a peanut. We'll put this down. Oh, she drops on her guts real hard. Ah, of course. Oh no, we're good. We're good. All right, so we'll drop it down. We'll just actually lift up the hood. We could put our driver's seats in here. Oh, I can't believe how well this has come together. I hope the lid closes on us okay. Maybe it'll be a one-seater Rick and Morty mobile. We will find out shortly, won't we? Because that's not even at all. This is probably going to be a one-seater. That's okay. We'll put that right in the middle. Let's see. Do you close? Oh, yeah. We have to hook you up. Let's see what it looks like. Yes, that's so good. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right. You know, it's good when I'm making a creation. I actually am keen to see it completed. As you can see, I've got some little bit of OCD attacking me right now. What color is the seats in it? They're kind of a brown color because the Rick and Morty mobile isn't really lush, is it? Let's make it more of a browny color. Whoop, like that. What color do you reckon we can make the floor? Let's go like a full-on velvet carpet type deal. Just because we want some splash of loveliness in this beautiful spaceship. Like that. Looking good. Okay, so now I want to put an engine in it. We're going to have to put it back on the jack. And we will be dropping an engine probably in the guts. And it's more than likely going to be an electric engine. I don't think that Morty the scientist would be using a gas engine. I actually don't know what he'd be using. But we're going to go with that. That sounds like a fair assessment, in my opinion. We will put this at the front because I feel like when we come into thrusters, things will be a lot better. Forward and forward. Thruster-wise, with a bit more weight at the front, especially since I'm going to be using the using thrusters to give us forward momentum when we're driving. So we'll grab this down here. You know what I didn't do? Oh. Yeah, well, I didn't turn the engine up. That's probably an important part of driving this thing, and I don't really know how much we're going to need. So we'll lift the lid off again. Off you go. She drives. The steering, the turning circle is horrid, but that's fine. You know what I need to do as well? I need to paint the grey around the bottom of this fella. That's not going to work, is it? That's okay. This can all go like that in one hit. Sweet. And you there, and you in there. Now we're cooking. That looks really cool, actually. I keep doing paint as I go. I'm getting way too far ahead of myself. All right, now it's time to get some hover action going. We are going to use the thrusters, as always. And what I want to do, if I can pull this off, I'll be super happy. So I want to have 4 points of thrust as far out as possible. I think there, and there will be just fine. All right, then I want to put in the middle here, at the front, another engine to counter the back engine. So off here somewhere, we need to build some... We're going to use a bit of I-beam because I-beam is actually quite attractive in my opinion. What am I needing anymore? Probably going to need those in a sec. So 2 kind of relative points. They sort of stick out the side maybe here. We can put one here. Yep, and then this line, let's follow it over. Actually, how far down? It's 1, 2 from the things. 1, 2. Is there a gap? Is that right? So on this line here, I think we're squared up. So let's get more of the I-beam happening. Just this one is fine. So we will put I-beam like this, 2. And it's just going to be simply one of those, and then thruster. That works for me. And so it was only, was it 1, 2, then corner? Was it, in which direction was it? No, it was sideways. So this is going to be a little bit like the hovercraft, by the way. 1, 2, then you. Like that. Goes on there. Looking good, looking good. So now we kind of have to hook everything up to some switches and whatnot. So we'll just, for now, we can put this on here, right? Then we'll hook up you, and then you, all to the switch, which will go to the seat, right? Then we will hook up this as well to the driver's seat, as well as this one at the front. So I guess these back ones are going to help with thrust while we're on the ground, which is fine. This is going all the way down. These guys I'm going to have to adjust as we go, but I think we might be okay. First of all, let's see if it hovers. Makes such a horrific noise when it lands, doesn't it? Right, not enough beans. I have to get underneath. And then this might also be a bit of, I think there's going to be more weight at the back because of those 2 thrusters. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think there will be. Go like this. That's a better way to drop it down. Drop the hatch. Whoa, too many. Why is it? Maybe I've stuffed this up a little bit. Seems that one of them is interesting. It was kind of vaulting this way, so we'll put that down. We'll put you down 1. Maybe I've got like a lot more weight at the weight on like one corner because I've put too many blocks in, or it could be anything really. Now there's not enough. Okay, I'm going to continue tweaking this because it's not much fun watching me. I'll be back in a second when I get it hovering fairly stable. All right, I've got it hovering at a very steady pace, which is good news for us. Oh no, bad news is though, it looks like our wheels are done goofed. We may have to tweak that in a bit. If I could get out of here. Go over here once more. Let's see what I can do with the wheels. They don't really want to perform under there, will they? There's too many thrusters in the way. Might have to use rear wheel drive on this, rear wheel steering on it. Let's remove all this because I don't want to mess with the whatchamacallits. The thrusters, because they're pretty important in that position where they are right now. So maybe I could remove this, right? We could get a bearing out. We're going to need that. Going to grab you and then put in. Actually, you know what? It might be even better if I do it here. So there's a bit of play, and then just like this, right? And then the wheel can go here. Have to grab my wheelies out again. Like that. It's probably not going to steer too good. Hook you up there, sir. And then you as well. Remove this and this. I had this here. What did I do? What did I do? Totally forgotten. Yeah, so I had that. Put in a bearing. Like this. Oop. Then I just put you in there and a wheel like that. I think that's correct. I hope I'm correct. And then engine to here. We want to go forward with you, sir. And now it's time to figure out place for these wheels. These might go just fine in here. Is it this line across here? Yep, that looks about right to me. Cool bananas. Drop it down. Let's see if it flies okay. Like I told you, it's not going to be a great flying machine. But ooh, she doesn't really drive too well. What I do need to do is hook up the steering as well on here. I think it might be better if I lowered the wheels just a smidgen. Put you down here. Oh, I was already on the jack. And what we can easily do, just so we get a bit of clearance, is that honestly think it is the thrusters which are scraping the ground, but that's okay. This into there, and then this can go away into there. That might provide us with a little bit better traction as well as steering capability. So forward, forward, forward. Let's try once more. Yep, I hooked those up. Thrusters are probably going to cause us to get a fair bit of speed. Now we're going. Nice. That's really nice. It's just an easy car to drive. So now we're going to try and drive around. Oh, yes, we have liftoff. Come on, Morty. Come on, Morty. We're going. Okay, we're going to go and try and land over here. Actually, I need these are opposite ways. Okay, stop. Let's get out. We'll go over to this launch pad over here, and I'll switch those around, and then I think what I'm going to do is start the paint job. These. Try again with the turning. That's better. Yep, left is left, right is right. Yeah. All right, we'll get out of this thing, and I'm going to start the paint job. Be back in a second. Have you ever tried to make a flying saucer in Scrap Mechanic, Morty? So it's done. I don't know. It looks good, man. I think it looks good. I added the yellow stripes. Oh, yeah. I kind of want to actually... Let's do this. Let's paint these black just because. I hope you like my Morty impression. It's absolutely... Sorry, my Rick impression. It's 10 out of 10. So 10 out of 10. This actually turned out pretty good. So I'm going to paint you guys because you don't fit in with the rest of the spacecraft. Let's jump inside one more time for one last fly. Please let me know what you think. Do you have any other suggestions for other cars or vehicles or stuff? This turned out actually way better than I had anticipated. Like way better. Let's take it on the ground. It's not very good in all-terrain circumstances, but it looks really cool. She works really well. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Do you watch Rick and Morty? I love Rick and Morty. It's a great TV show. Anyway, my name is Menace. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Make sure you check out the rest of my channel and hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. Thanks for watching.